Welcome to Digital Learning, an initiative of Directorate of Collegiate Education, Government of Karnataka. In this presentation, we'll concentrate on the vocabulary concept or in particular homonyms and homophones prescribed for first semester BCom English. I am Nandana NG, Assistant Professor of English, Government First Grade College, Bagipalli. The contents of the presentation: learning objectives. What are the objectives or the aims that we intend to achieve through the course of this presentation? Session outcome. What can the student expect at the end of this presentation, whether the outcomes are beneficial to the person? Next, recap of previous knowledge. Recap of previous knowledge is of quintessential matter, in fact, because when we are able to recollect what we have learned in the previous session, we will be able to understand the present session better and also link it to the future concepts that might help us. And we'll focus exclusively on the two vocabulary concepts, homonym and homophones, and then we'll have recapitulation, wherein we'll try to sum up all that we have learned through this presentation. And as again in the end it's quiz time, we'll have multiple choice questions wherein we'll assess the knowledge that we have gained. The learning objectives of this session. The learning objectives are first and foremost to explain what a homonym is, to identify examples of homonym, to identify the different meanings of homonyms, to explain what a homophone is, to identify examples of homophone, and to identify the different meanings of homophones. The session outcome. The student at the end of this session will be able to recognize and spell words in homonym and homophone sets, to assign the correct meaning to each word in a homonym and homophone sets, to comprehend, that is understand, homonyms and homophones in the text, to develop their functional writing skills. All these things will help a person to increase his vocabulary. Once his vocabulary increases, it will be reflected in the way the person speaks and he writes. It will help the student to identify the relevance of language in literature. It will help the student to enhance, that is improve his vocabulary, his word power, and strengthen linguistic skills. It will also in turn give confidence to use the language English in a more confident manner. Let us try to recap or recapitulate what we learned in the previous session. In the previous session, we tried to define vocabulary. Vocabulary are words known and used by a particular person. It could be of any language for that matter. Maybe the vocabulary of your mother tongue will be always greater than the second language like English. And then we concentrated on words often confused. We tried to define what are words often confused, why are words often confused, and we were able to clearly identify and define commonly confused English words. We could also comprehend words often confused in the text, and we could correctly use frequently confused words. This, I'm sure, vocabulary is a useful and fundamental tool for communication and acquiring knowledge. In turn, it leads to extensive vocabulary as an aid to comprehension. Homonyms. What are homonyms? Homonyms are two words spelled the same. They sound the same but have different meanings. For a look at the word homonyms, the word homonym can be divided into two parts. The prefix pre, always, that refers to the first part, pre, before. Homo, the first word. Homo means same. Have you heard of another word called Homo sapiens? Refers to human beings. Homo again means similar. Sapiens, species. So here Homo means same. The suffix, that is the latter part. A word can be divided into a prefix and a suffix. So here in the word homonym, homo is a prefix which means the same, suffix, that is nym, which means name. So same name or similar names. Look at the picture provided there. There are two images there. One is the stump of a tree, the bottom part of the tree is there, and then next to it a dog is standing. You might be wondering, how is it similar? Yes, what does the dog do? Bark. B-A-R-K. So in the tree part, what is being referred to is the outer skin of the tree, that is also known as bark. B-A-R-K. So bark is a clear example of homonym, wherein it's looks same, it is spelled the same, it also sounds the same, but have two different meanings. Now we'll have more list of words wherein the words look the same, spell the same and sound the same, but they are different in meaning. So, SOW. In one instance, sow refers to a female pig, while in the other instance, it refers to the action of farmers sowing seeds in the earth. Observe how the one word leads to drastic differences, so be careful about the usage of the word sow. First instant, it refers to a female pig. In other instance, it refers to sowing or planting seeds in the earth. Picture, Pitcher. It is a single word but it has multiple meanings. In the first instance, pitcher refers to an earthenware or wherein a jar or a mug of water. In the other instance, a pitcher refers to a person who pitches a ball, as in baseball. In the game of baseball, a person throws the ball. He is referred to as a pitcher. So the word pitcher has two meanings. In the first instant, it refers to a terracotta or a clay jar or mug, and in the other instance, pitcher refers to a person who pitches a ball, as in baseball. Bat. I'm sure this is one commonly used homonym, bat. In the first instance, it is an implement that is used to hit a ball, a cricket bat for that matter. And in the other instance, bat refers to the flying animal there, that is a nocturnal, that is anybody who is awake or who is literally I have to say alive in the night, a nocturnal flying mammal, that is known as a bat. Look at the two different contexts of the word. Bat in first instance refers to a wooden stick, which is an implement used to hit a ball, and in the other instance it refers to the flying bat, Batman, remember that. Next we'll have a list of words or homophones. What are homophones? Homophones are words which sound alike. They have different spellings and different meanings. Observe here, they are similar pronunciation but different spellings and different meanings. Again, homo means same and phone means voice. So pronunciation is similar, spelling is different and meanings also differ. Here we can see there are two images given there. One is of the sun sun, which we see high in the sky. The other word son refers to an offspring or child, a male child who is referred to as son. Both the words are pronounced similarly but the spelling is different, and as a result the meaning also is different. Another illustration here, HER. Here at this point it refers to direction, indication, position, where exactly. The other word here, the image of an ear is given. The function of a ear is to hear as in to listen. So here. Cell, CELL, SCLL. Though both are different alphabets, yet the pronunciation is similar but the spelling differs, and as a result the meaning also differs. In the first instance, CELL refers to the prison cell wherein a culprit or a person who has committed any offense is put behind bars. The prison cell looks gloomy. Obviously, when you're there behind the bars and you're alone, it will look gloomy as in miserable. So the cell in the first instance refers to the prison cell. In the second instance, SELL, sell, it is the action of trying to sell something, sold, sale, etc. Sell the cars carefully, wherein you're trying to sell something. This is one more pair of word which I have seen students frequently confuse themselves with. Peace, PEACE, PIECE. The first word PEACE refers to peace, shanti, a feeling of harmony, harmonious thing everywhere. I have inserted the image of dove because dove is a bird which is symbolic of peace. So remember, peace, PEACE, means the feeling of harmony everywhere. No violence, no conflict, etc. In the second instance, PIECE refers to a part of something. The piece of cake was eaten by the cat. A big cake and a part of it was eaten. So there PIECE refers to piece. Or you can also say the piece of paper. That is a part of the paper. The piece of paper was found there. Let us try to recapitulate what we learned in the course of this session. We were able to clearly define homonyms, homophones, we were able to comprehend or understand homonyms and homophones in the text and correctly use homonyms and homophones. Let us, yes, it's quiz time. Let us try to assess ourselves with the multiple choice questions here. Fill in the blanks with the right word from the brackets. The new jet, jet as in the something related to the aeroplanes, the one which flies high in the sky. The new jet streaked, dashed the clouds through, threw, trough, or throw. The answer is B, through, that is into. The new jet streaked through the clouds. Look out, there is a dash in the road up ahead. WHOLE, HOLE, old whale. All look similar, but the answer is second one, B, hole. Hole refers to a sort of a dip or a break in the road there, hole. Now in this sentence, there are two blanks that needs to be filled. Observe, dash friend lived over dash. As I have told you, THEIR, there indicates possession. Their friend. In the first instance, the answer is there, THEIR. Their friend lived over. And where? Direction? There, THERE. So the first answer is their friend, THEIR, their friend, that is belonging to them. And where did they live over? There, THERE. The dash is very pleasant in Bangalore. WEATHER, WHETHER, WITHER, or none of the above. And the answer is weather. WEATHER, weather refers to the climate. The second, weather, refers to a question, whether or not I want to do it. The third option, wither, refers to the petals falling off, becoming dry, or none of the above. It is universally accepted that the sun, look at the word sun. Sun here refers to the one that is high above in the sky. Sun is not stationary. STATIONERY, STATIONARY, station or situational. The answer is stationary. Stationary is at a place. The other word, stationary, NERY, that refers to a place where all the pen, pencils, etc. are available. Dash matters should not be discussed in public. What matters should not be discussed? Here I have intentionally included only two choices. Let us see whether we are able to pick up the right one. Dash matters should not be discussed in public. Personal. The pronunciation for both the words is personal. But observe the words there. PERSONAL, PERSONNEL. So the first answer is personal. That is, private matters should not be discussed in public. I dash understand your difficulty. QUITE, QIETE. Sorry, QUIET. In the first instance, QUITE means very. It's a comparison. The second one, QUIET, means silence. So the answer is QUITE. I very understand your difficulty. The funeral. Funeral, I'm sure you are aware. When a person dies, the way the body is cremated. The funeral dash were performed according to the Hindu customs. So what funeral? Funeral dash. Rites. RIGHTs or RITES. Both are pronounced the same, but the spelling is different and obviously the meaning differs. In the first instance, RIGHTS, rights, refers to the rights a human being has. Rights. In Kannada it refers to hakkugalu. The second word, RITES, rights, refers to all the rituals done, vidhanagalu, the vidhi vidhanagalu. So here the right answer would be RITES. The funeral rites were performed according to the Hindu customs. She was the dash worker in the field. There are two words given there. This should be very easy because the meaning is quite clear there. First word, LOAN, loan. That refers to when you seek a loan from the bank, when you take money and pay interest and try to clear the loan. In the second instance, the word LONE refers to being alone. It's a single worker. It's a numerical thing. So when she is alone in the field, the word there to be used is lone. She was the lone worker, only worker in the field. His dash was badly hurt in the accident. What was badly hurt? H-E-A-L or H-E-E-L. Pronunciation is similar, heel, but in the first instance, the meaning of heel is to recover. The second heel refers to the foot part, that is the end part of the feet, that is known as heel. So the answer is heel, H-E-E-L. His heel was badly hurt in the accident. The references used for this presentation: thank you.